What is going on, guys? It's Breaking Hero here again, bringing you guys another video. Today's video, I really want to talk about Transformers 4. I saw it yesterday, and I want to kind of review it. I thought it was pretty good. But guys, this video might contain some spoilers, so if you have not watched the movie yet, I recommend you don't watch this this video right now. But go watch the movie. I thought it was pretty good. It's definitely better than the third and second one. The first one was pretty good, but it's definitely better than them two. In my personal opinion, that is. This is a very opinionated video also. But let's get right into it. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of spoilers in it. And I thought it was really good for the most part. For the actors, I really like Mark Wahlberg. I like him in Ted, Pain and Gain, and Departed. I really just like Mark Wahlberg, and I thought he did really good in this movie. I like a lot of movies he's in. There's like a girl and a dude that had like a romance thing going on. I didn't really get into that, and I really didn't care about them too. They're kind of stale, and a lot of the parts, like a lot of the speaking parts, were kind of corny. But that's besides the point. But I thought the acting was pretty good. You know, it takes a lot to act in a Transformers movie. The Transformers aren't there, so it's kind of hard when you have to talk to the Transformers and pretend they're like there and stuff. I mean, people don't give credit to like Shia LaBeouf. No matter, I think he was a faggot in the first three. I thought his character was a faggot, and I really don't like Shia LaBeouf. I like him in Disturbia, but that's about it. But I didn't really like Shia LaBeouf. But it is hard being an actor in the Transformers movies, because number one, it's just hard being an actor and acting real good and stuff. And then with Transformers, it's like twice as hard because they're not there. So I thought the acting was pretty good in this movie. In the third one, I thought the girl, the Victoria's Secret model, Sean LaBeouf's girlfriend in that movie, I thought she was kind of a terrible actor. But in this one, I thought it was pretty good. I couldn't tell they weren't like not acting, and I thought they were pretty good this time around. But I did enjoy Mark Wahlberg. He was pretty good. I mean, the movie's almost like Mark Wahlberg's like a good reason just to see the movie, because he is pretty good in this movie. But this is coming from a Transformers fan. This review is like legit. I've watched G1, I watched Energon, and I watched Transformers Cybertron when I was a little kid. So this is coming from a real Transformers fan review. So a lot of Transformers fans kind of been giving this movie some slack because it's not going into like the Autobots personality, and same thing with the Decepticons. And a lot of people were complaining about like jokes, like the jokes that the characters said in G1 weren't in the movie. It's like, well, the jokes in G1 were so childish. This movie's not based for children. It's, well, kind of is, but kind of isn't. It's kind of made for everybody, and I think they did a good job doing that. I mean, me and everyone in the theater was really happy with the movie, and I thought it was really good. And it's leading to a fifth movie, that's for sure. You can just tell because, you know, at the beginning, if you guys have not watched the movie, like I said, this is a big spoiler, but at the beginning they like kill all the dinosaurs off on the humans, and there's that hand that touches this bomb thing. That's a Quintesson fan, and as you guys can see on that overlay, that's a Quintesson. They play a big part in Transformers, especially in G1. They're like the creators, and at the end, Optimus Prime says, "I'm going for the creators because I have a price over my head." So yeah, that's kind of part of that too, is the Quintessons will definitely be in the fifth one. And hopefully the fifth movie will take place in space and there won't be as many actors and stuff. But I really don't know how the fifth one's going to go down though, because of Galvatron's still on Earth. And yes, they did bring back Galvatron. Galvatron is freaking amazing in this movie. He's not played as much as I'd like him to, but I'm excited for the fifth movie, like I said. And Galvatron's definitely going to play a big role in it. Hopefully he gets a little bit more powerful. I hope they bring back Starscream. Like, they did not bring him back, but they brought back Shockwave, which I was proud of, because Shockwave was probably my favorite Decepticon. He was pretty cool, but yeah, I can't wait for the fifth one, though. There's definitely going to be a fifth one. We all know that. And there's definitely going to be Quintessons and Galvatron. So, yeah. I cannot wait, though. I think that's going to be epic. Hopefully they bring back, like, Metroplex and Trypticon and them guys. But, a lot of people complain about the Transformers personalities in other movies. In this one, they do pretty good. Hound is not the same Autobot as he was in G1, the first cartoon. He has a different personality. He acts more like that ginger dude off The Walking Dead, where he's like an old dude that fought in a lot of battles and is just like war-torn, I mean, and is just like ready for battle, and he knows what he's doing. And Hound kicks ass in this movie. Hound and Optimus were probably my favorite characters, and Mark Wahlberg. I just like Mark Wahlberg. But yeah, Hound was awesome in this movie. Bumblebee, he's still that kind of soft Autobot that cares a lot about the life forms. He's a little bit more darker in this movie, actually. He kind of is mad about humans and points his guns and is like on the trigger. And like I think some part in the movie he's like sad that he couldn't kill a human or something. But I like what they're doing with the characters. They're adding the personality into it and stuff, and I hope they continue that with Transformers 5. Hopefully the Quintessons have their greedy alien kind of esque feel to it, and you can just tell that this movie was hinting towards a fifth one, just because like they said in the middle of the movie that the company that built the Transformers, they're like, somebody made these guys, but we can make them better, and like the Decepticons could like on-shape and then reshape and that stuff. But it was pretty cool. But like I was saying with the Transformers personalities, there's a samurai dude named Drift. I think his name's Drift, I'm not for sure. But he's like this samurai guy, and it's pretty cool what they're doing with the personalities. And then there's this Crosshair dude who acts kind of like Starscream, where he's just like, oh, they're fighting again. Now this time I can take control and stuff. So yeah, I like what they're doing with the personalities. Hopefully they can make more G1s. Like the one problem with like the movie that I saw with was that they did not add the personalities into the Dinobots. Like the Dinobots actually could have been really funny, and they could have added a lot of potential for action. They did have really good potential for action, but they didn't have that personality. They're just like dumb dinosaurs. Like Grimlock in G1, like he was dumb. Kind of, he spoke dumb, and I think that would have had a really good comedy role in this movie, because this movie had some good comedy. It just would have been awesome to see the Transformers kind of joke around other than Bumblebee. Bumblebee was okay in this movie for comedy, but like I said, like the Dinobots could add a whole bunch of comedy to the Transformers movies. Like they stab one in the tail and they'd be like, take that, bitch Decepticon, or something like that, you know, just kind of swearing, trash talking. Trash talking's really funny in my opinion. And yeah, I really think they could have done some more stuff with the Dinobots, but still. Another thing I hope for Transformers 5 is Unicron. Unicron was not in this movie. At first, when I first saw the trailers, I thought Unicron was going to be in it. But they had Lockdown instead, which Lockdown was a really cool, badass kind of bad guy. I really enjoyed Lockdown in this movie. He was pretty cool. Really enjoyed Lockdown. Really, this ship was like probably the best scene, in my personal opinion, for the movie. But I just really enjoyed the movie. If you guys have not seen it yet and you're at this point of the movie, no matter, I kind of spoiled half the movie for you guys, go check it out. It's really good. I just really love this movie. It was probably my favorite Transformer movie. The first one was pretty good. Like now, since I'm kind of like a grown teenager, I have more of a mature review, and the first one was pretty good, but I think the fourth one just, I don't know, I just really love this one. I just really enjoyed it, really enjoyed the acting, and right there I had to go on the gameplay. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, share it, leave a like, and if you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.